We're making that transition now, and good luck to all the athletes. We have so many regionals and state finals this weekend. It's going to be a good weekend.
Excited.
We're just trying to make sure it doesn't rain too much. So as you're headed around, it'll be all right, because a lot of the fall sports, of course, are outdoors. The only inside one is volleyball, but we've got soccer, cross country, and then we also have boys tennis. The individual, the doubles and singles rounds, those will be wrapping up this weekend. We'll know who our state champions are. I do want to start with Tropical Storm Melissa. Samantha had a lot of these pieces of information for you. It really is not moving, but it is gathering strength. It will likely become a hurricane here shortly. Now, when we're looking at this map, it looks very messy. First off, I have the Hurricane Hunters track. They're just going all over these rain and thunderstorms, trying to find an exact center of low pressure. But we really think it's not going to move much until early next week. That's why you see everything kind of a mess. But the one that you need to notice will be the Wednesday morning Category 4 storm likely. I mean, we think this thing's going to strengthen pretty quickly. Now, we don't have a cone or a track really past Cuba, but generally we think it will go out towards sea because there are more cold fronts headed towards Indiana, and those cold fronts will make it towards the Carolinas and kind of block, in Florida, and kind of block the system from really making a landfall in the U.S. So hopefully that trend continues. This morning, the trend is to see how cool you can get. We're in the low 30s for many of us this morning. It is a frosty start. It's a frozen start. Many of us are dipping into a bit of a hard freeze in rural locations. We're at 35 in Indy, but you get outside the city, we're in the low 30s this morning. It feels colder than that when you factor in the very light wind. It's not crazy breezy, but it's just enough out there that you give you a little extra chill as you're headed out the door. Down to feeling like 27 in Richmond, only feels like the 26-degree mark for the Wildcats in Kokomo. That's why we have the freeze warning in effect. The growing season is now done. If you brought in plants, maybe your living room looks like a greenhouse right now. You may want to keep them in for one more day because tonight we maybe have another frost, not necessarily a freeze, but another frost. And then I think we're good through Halloween. We got our next storm system on the way, rain showers and thunderstorms. In fact, it's this front that should go through and kind of block the eastern seaboard. But anyways, this system's coming in for the weekend, but the bulk of it will head towards Kentucky and Tennessee. So we have some rain chances, but they're not crazy high. Today, we're not talking about rain. In fact, today will be the last sunny day for a while. We'll get into the mid and upper 50s. A nice day overall and not too breezy as well. We're going to keep most of the clouds today farther off towards the north. We'll be all right today, but farther to the south and west, clouds will start to return overnight tonight, but it will be cool and clear, I think, for our Operation Football Game of the Week. Chatard taking on the Pioneers there in Mooresville. We get to the weekend, we're staying mostly cloudy with some rain showers. If you look at this storm system, it's gathering its strength as it moves eastbound. This is Saturday night. There could be a few spotty showers. Then we get to Sunday, we're mostly cloudy with maybe another shower or two. Most of the rain stays off to our south, but we could get it wet at times. And I think the wet weather chance will go up for your Monday and Tuesday. But look, we're staying in the 50s, we're staying cloudy, and at times you'll get a little bit wet.